the sword.
Yeah, a pretty good sword at that. You know, so long as it's like right at the hilt. But
I mean, even if he doesn't land moves with the hilt of the sword, even if it's a sour spot, it still does good damage, and it's safe on shield.
yeah. And that's a really big thing that you need is just you need this move safe on shield regardless of how you're spaced, and that's what Roy can really give you. Is that not only is it space, you know, space well, of course it's safe. Space maybe a little less well, still pretty safe.
That trade was not very good for ZD, and he's been off stage for a while now. Catches a jump. He's been catching jumps off stage all day, every single match on stream.
Jeez, I mean that's really what you need. There's no way. Okay. I was ready for that to be death, you know. Oh, you got jabbed at 60. Sorry, buddy. Like you messed up.
I'm actually surprised he didn't.
Yeah, especially on PS2. Stage that has the closest blast zones to the ledge in the game.
17 doing a very good job of surviving, attacking on 43% on his second stock, or on ZD's second stock, and finally loses his first stock.
All right, so ZD definitely evening this up. You know, after that first stock was gone, I was like, ooh, 17 looking kind of nice so far.
It's been looking kind of nice this whole tournament, actually. Like, I don't know if you watched this match versus GG George, but that was kind of crazy.
Oh, geez, I'm sure. As somebody who plays Bowser as well, it's Bowser versus Zelda can feel really good until it isn't anymore, and then it's like, oh man.
Yeah. 17 doing such a good job right now. Has quite a lead over ZD. And ZD at kill percent. And did I say ZD at kill percent? I meant 17 at kill percent. Obviously, at 50%.
Brutal. Also brutal. Wow, dead even game.
Yeah, this is very good stuff by both these players.
ZD does really good job of using these, you know, falling up airs as a way to not only space, but then immediately knows, like, once I get that hit, connect it, find other damage.
That's
Ew!
That is a true combo.
Really?
That, yes. If you do a landing up air, it sends them off stage like that, and you can combo it into downer.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, all right, sure, you got that, Roy.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize why Roy players start to swing at the ghost so often. It's like, well, you know, any of my hits might just kill you. You might literally be dead because I landed your F40 on ledge.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah, that was such an explosive game. Like, ZD took 17's second and third stock so early. The first or the second one being the Nair one into the forward smash, which is a true combo, and then his last stock was the up air into the downer, which is also a true combo.
It's crazy. I think I'm really excited to see ZD, you know, if he continues to use this Roy offline, because it's been such a treat online, seeing everything that he's been doing, seeing how much better he's been getting with this character. That's what's so exciting about all of this. It's just like, man, I'm loving seeing these people, you know, just all these new characters and everything. Similar to what you were saying with Horchata. Horchata's playing a lot of different characters online. ZD's kind of the same.
Yeah, I know he's been liking the Roy. He's always liked Roy just because of Roy's playstyle. Fits his playstyle so well. So it's good to see him start using Roy more. And Roy is also very good on Wi-Fi.
Here we go on Kalos. I think I've seen 17 kind of Kalos before.
Yeah, I agree with the stage pick just because there's so much room for Zelda to work with, and the blast zones are huge.
Hey, that's exactly what you need. And especially, you know, making it difficult to kind of approach, making it difficult to land with these phantoms. Such good usage.
Doesn't get the follow-up. Oh, gets the back air out of shield from down tilt? That's crazy. I'm surprised that sweet spotted.
Yeah, really. What? Are you kidding me? He's going to dash back and charge forward smash. That's that Wi-Fi knowledge.
True. Oh, two Nehru love catching ZD.
I mean, hey, it's got that invuln, you know.
Very good job by 17 not air dodging back into ZD's open arms.
Yeah, ZD, you know, really ready for that. 17 just using that drift using that drift until put into a situation where once you're on the ledge, you got to make an option, and ZD called it out.
Forward smash is so flashy. I mean, that up smash is so flashy.
I know. It's come a long way since Melee, where it was like, what was that?
Yeah.
Ooh. Full on bravery, getting 30% out of that, just falling in with that up there.
Yeah, very good combo for ZD, and almost gets the sweet spot side B, but catches the roll in again with a forward smash.
17's really got to be careful because that's 2 roll-ins now. But I'm sure ZD's, putting that in his pocket. Like, he knows, okay, I've killed you with rolls twice. You're probably not going to do it again. I'm going to start calling out other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll
Unless
see what happens next.
Yeah. Now I'm nervous. Like, 17 could be at 40% on ledge. I'm like, oh my god. What the? ZD's gross.
So the down or the up air into down air sets them up into like another follow-up, so it's very dangerous. But now ZD gets a jab to back air, killing on Kalos. Doesn't matter what stage you're on, ZD's going to find the stop.
Yeah. That is, especially against a character, Zelda isn't necessarily, I don't think she's necessarily light, but she's not even a mid-weight either, so.
She's not thick, but she's not light.
Yeah. Definitely going to be dying to that a little early. So yeah, and that's a really good point, what you were making with that, falling up air, in and down air, even on stage. Then that puts you in a position of now, Roy's on the ground, waiting for you to throw out something that hopefully can kind of call out whatever option you want to do. Whether it be aggressive, whether it be to try and jump away, you're in a really good spot when you're like in that position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So.
Speaking of good positions, ZD is up 2 games now to 17-0. He just needs to win one more game to secure a spot into Grand Finals winner side.
Mm-hmm. Being up 2-0 in a best of 5 is definitely a feeling of like, okay, this feels pretty good. I can kind of let my hair down a little bit, right? I can don't need to be as worried. But still, ZD's still going to put in his all, as he always does.
For sure. And this stage is also very good for Zelda, even though it's completely different to Kalos. But it's also a very good stage for Roy.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Roy loves these platforms.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know too much about Roy because I honestly have not watched a lot of Roy, so...
Yeah. I mean, I played a little bit of Roy, and also my training partner and doubles partner played Roy as well.
Yes, of course. Because that's one of I think my biggest issues with this game so far is really like understanding like both matchups and what stages are good for players and characters so far. It's been one of the hardest things to really like think about. So, ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Just when you say things like, "Oh, hey, they're good on the stage," I always want to like try and listen to that. Like, okay, what makes them good on the stage?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, Roy gets the platform's extensions very well, and he can use the platforms to pressure and just maneuver around very well. But Zelda can also use them to like hide underneath the platforms and catch people trying to land.
Yeah, and we were seeing a lot of that movement that you were talking about at the very beginning of this game. A lot of it, like they weren't really throwing a hitbox; they were moving, like they were big moving around these platforms. So
17 just doing so good right now. If he can hold on to this stock, he's gonna look very good for the next game.
Absolutely. And it's still going, I think really once you pass that 100% thresh mark, I start to feel like even better about that stock. But 80% is still nothing to scoff at.
For sure. Wow.
Ew. What?
Hit him with the 0-1-2, send him one way, and then he just kicks him the other way.
Yeah, that was such a good DI mix up. That was such a good little combo. Wow.
Yeah, very good stuff by 17. A little bit of an overkill, but very flashy.
Ooh, getting that side B, trying to just steal that stock. All right, 17.
Just rolling into each other.
I like that idea. I like just not knowing if you're going to find the hit, so just get out of that situation. Because they were playing on those platforms, and 17 just said, I need to get out of here.
17 doing such a good job of keeping ZD out, but not that time.
Yeah, just missing the platform, trying to land on that, but just those few extra frames, I'm amazed that wasn't sweet spot. Good air dodge. Oh, but catching the jump. It's such a tricky scenario where when you're jumping from ledge and you're like, okay, I got to get over them. So you think, I'll just double jump again. I'll spend my double jump in order to get over them because they're going to try and hit me as I land. But if they know that you're gonna spend your double jump, really good call out.
Oh, yeah. And from the last patch, Zelda got like a pretty good buff overall. And one of those buffs was her up air, and making it stronger and I believe bigger or last longer. It's crazy. It's incredibly strong. So very good stuff for 17. Putting himself up on the board. Still down a game, but
hey,
at least he won a game and is still in the set.
That is exactly. I mean, that's how comebacks are made. You know, all you gotta do is win one, because you can't win the second one until you win that first one. So good on 17, getting that game. And as you're saying with the up air, yeah, I think specifically it was the strong hit was buffed, and then not only that, the weak hit now lasts is something between 2 or 4 frames. It is like, it's actually like a really good move now, whereas before I think it was more of a situationally good move. Now, even if you miss it, you hit the weak hit, that's still like 15 damage or something.
True.
It's good.
True. And it puts them back in the same position.
You can do it again. All right, back to stadium. Back to game 1.
Seems like these longer stages are favoring ZD, which is why 17 opted to swap off of the Callus pit.
All right, good use of invuln. Can't use it too much because once you get, predictable with it. There's no way that weak up air comboed into jab back air.
Yeah, that's something that Chrom doesn't have that Roy does. Roy can combo off of the weak hits.
Yeah, and that's something that I feel like isn't talked about too much, except for in these little niche scenarios. But I mean, sorry, that was cool.
He got the first hit of Nair, and he knew that 17 was too far away to hit with the sweet shot for forward smash. So what he did was just run up smash.
Yeah,
and it still comboed.
Yeah, and it looked pretty swaggy with the slowdown and everything of the hit lag. It's done. Hit lag. Ooh, again, very similar to what we saw end game 3.
Yeah, very good stuff for 17, evening up this game right now. It didn't look good when the game started, but now it's about even.
Yeah. Both of these characters have such a magnificent way to just end stocks.
Oh yeah, for sure. We've definitely seen at least a few of them.
Yeah. Because Roy has a magnitude, and while Zelda's are limited, she still has them.
Oh yeah. ZD just all over 17 right now, not giving him any space to breathe, but 17 answers back with an aggressive option of his own.
I really liked 17 coming back onto ledge with that dare, trying to say, if you come out here and try and punish me for coming back to stage, you're going to get spiked. And that's something that ZD has to think about in the future now.
So like he didn't get sweet spot.
Ooh, but 17 falling right into the sweet spot of that Jer.
So that's the thing now, isn't it, Jer?
Yeah, I started saying it ironically, and now it is not as ironic anymore. It just rolls off the tongue, man. I'm sorry.
ZD doing a very good job of keeping this lead right now. He knows he doesn't have to force anything, but still putting on pressure on 17.
Ooh, good little hit of that side B.
Wow, that pivot grab was so far away.
I know, yeah, really. Some of these characters' pivot grabs are like, dang, this is still kind of big in this game.
Yeah. 17 finally managed to answer back. Let's see if he can end this stock and continue on to a game 5 versus ZD.
Oh, that Phantom, not the best spaced.
Good spot dodge punish by 17. Doesn't get a follow-up on the grab.
All right, good jumping over it. Oh no, the extra hit lag of hitting the Phantom made it so he couldn't follow up.
It's always unfortunate when your tool works against you.
Yeah. Okay.
That was actually very smart.
Yeah, I wonder if 17 is seeing the DI from ZD and then reacting. Oh.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. He sent the knight the wrong way, and you can't really cancel out of the knight.
Yeah, and even then, even if he did it the correct way, I mean, he would have had to have let go of that immediately, and ZD was in a really good spot. ZD was just a little too close for that Phantom regardless, but still don't always like seeing, sets end flubs and stuff, Don't want to see that.